Ricky says, hey, guys, should we be sellers at the deadline or should we be buyers to see how well Lance does and maybe turn around the season? This is a very interesting question.
Well, here's what I took away from Kyle Shanahan's press conference. He kind of let it slip. Trey was ready to take off. If it wasn't for this injury, we were going to get him ready. And then Jimmy's health. That sounded like a guy. And even John Lynch today was on KNBR. You know, obviously this wasn't Jimmy's best game. But we really like where Trey's at. It's sort of happening. I have a theory real quick.
Go. Kyle came out real hard on Monday and after the game saying, this is Jimmy's team. Like, leave me alone. And then he changed his tune on Wednesday. Big time to, well, Trey's the starter. Trey's the future. And he's not even healthy. So, you know, like, it's not that I chose Jimmy over Trey. Trey's not even healthy. And, you know, had he been healthy last week, who knows? Now, last week was the bye week. And it's like, wait a second, what are you talking about?
That doesn't jive, right?
I can't help but notice that he changed his tune. He was defensive on Monday. Like, nothing's changed. And then on Wednesday, he's like, well, I didn't necessarily say that it was Jimmy's job. Trey's hurt. I haven't even been in a position to make a call. So
that's what I took away from it.
I think Jimmy's going to start this week, but
he will.
If he loses, I think that we're probably going to see Trey.
I don't even think that necessarily he has to lose this game. I think that the 49ers,
one way or another.
Right. This could be it, right? This could be like the
trade deadline is a couple days after. They can take what they want. Take what they can get.
The 49ers could win this game with Jimmy Garoppolo not playing well. That's how bad the Bears are right now. That's a good point. Like legit. And then from there, you get who? Arizona. And right now, Arizona is in position when I just land up, you know, who the Packers are missing to continue to be undefeated. So, and then when you look at how the way they played Arizona, now J.J. Watt's not going to be there. From the comments, from the way that all this lines up, it kind of sounds like it's getting closer to there than it ever has. And then again, all this hype up the trade value thing blows up in your face now because now Jimmy Garoppolo has been benched for a kid who hasn't played football in how many months and only played one game. To
answer your question, though, I think they should be sellers. I mean, buying with what? You already don't have first-round picks. Well, I don't think you need to be sending more picks out.
I'll tell you this. They win this game, then you go on week to week, right? And then you have a chance to win a springboard game, right? Because you were this close to beating Arizona. You were this close to beating Arizona, and you were the only team that limited Arizona to 17 points. Kyler Murray had 1 rushing yard, right? So this isn't like if you win this one Bears game, then there's a little bit of optimism. You don't necessarily have to be sellers, and you don't have to be buyers. You can just sit right now at the deadline if Trey Lance takes over. And if you beat Arizona and you go into that Monday night game against the Rams feeling good like that, then the season kind of changes. Remember, look, I'm not going to be some sort of eternal optimist or somebody, you know, like obviously the 49ers, in my opinion, aren't Super Bowl contenders, but they are one game out of the last wild card spot.
Right.
And if they win, they literally jump
hurt. J.J. Watt just went down.
And that's the point. Week to week,
circumstances
change. And if you win this game, you literally jump 2 spots because you're going to jump the team right in front of you. That's right. And that's the point, right? So that's the thing, right? And then you have head-to-head games with Minnesota.
I just don't see how they buy at the deadline, though. I mean, it has to be player for
player. You can't buy.
Right?
No. Listen, this game.
But they don't necessarily. If they beat the Bears, they're not going to sell.
No, they won't sell, but they're not buying.
They can sell Jimmy, but they're not going to sell Kittle.
No,
that would be the offseason.